Alright everybody, so we are back, and I have decided that since siding with the Lancastrians is like the typical route that everybody goes, I'm actually going to side with the Yorkists, and it's harder going down this route first. So I'm going to make this game pretty hard on me. A wise choice, Duelist. I see you are well versed in judging a situation. Welcome to the Rose Crusaders. I am honored. Okay, old man, it's time you made yourself scarce. What? What are you doing? Stop! No! Gosh. Don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. I just need you out of the way until everything is settled. Now, let's talk about the Red Rose cards. Simon mentioned that he spread the cards amongst certain individuals just after summoning you. I think it's safe to assume that a large number of those individuals are his confederates currently located in France. I would like to ask you to enter France from Dover and retrieve those cards for our cause. I would go myself, however, I'm needed here to maintain our barrier against any invading forces. According to the legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than an opponent's to capture a rose card of another color. Remember, a deck that costs lower than that of an opponent is the key. That's what Simon says if you choose the other side too. I've also heard somewhere that the Celts inherited their red rose cards from the original inhabitants of Stonehenge. This would mean that our enemy, Yugi, who comes from a line of Welsh nobility, would likely have inherited one of the red rose cards. This means that those who oppose the Red Rose Crusaders are sufficiently equipped to duelist as equals. I have no idea what that said. Given their desperate situation, they will retaliate with everything they've got. It would be wise not to underestimate them. I'm depending on you. Gotcha! I got your back like a butt crack. Okay, so let's check our deck out first off before we go into battle. And then I'm going to explain some things. The birds just won't shut up. Now here's one of the main reasons. We have a Kaiser Dragon in this deck, which is a really good card. And a lot of people like to do this and enter a password. I'm not going to be doing that because I do know a lot of the fusions in this deck. Aside from that, we've got cards like Eldine, which is a great female fusion card. We've got Leo Wizard, not really a good card, but 1350 attack. A lot of warrior cards, Now this is a great card. This is Swordsman from Foreign and when it just gets destroyed, it destroys that opposing monster in battle. Oscilo Hero, Beaver Warrior, these are Beast Warrior cards, Beast cards, Winged Beasts, Fairies. Two of these make a Dark Witch, which is what Taya over there likes to actually summon a lot of, is Dark Witch. Air Knight Parshaft, which is a really good card. Thunder Dragon, not the best card, not the worst. Burning Land is a really good card because it turns all those field into normal, and at least that's going to help against opponents on the other side, such as Pegasus and Weevil. So let's see, we've got Bright Castle, which is Power of Light monsters by 500. Legendary Sword, some other cards, yeah. So we're all set. I already know how to use this deck, so I have very good confidence that we're going to actually be able to beat Taya over there. Because she's not the hardest duelist. It's just this side is harder than the others because you're expected to side with the Lancastrians first.
The Rose Duelist, you dare to betray the hopes of Prince Yugi? I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
So innocent. So innocent. Can't wait to rip your heart out. Alright, so this song here will get annoying. It's cool in the beginning, but it's the same thing over and over repeated. I still like it though. So, as you saw there, I just moved. I probably should explain what I'm doing. I'm usually balls to the walls, instantly start going. So, you have a couple tactics as far as it goes. One tactic, as you can see, it's a 7x7 grid. And one tactic that a lot of people will implement is to get into a corner and cover yourself with powerful monsters. That's not what I do. The other tactic is to kind of stay right here and kind of send your forces up. And the third tactic is to go straight in. Now there's some downfalls and some pros to each one. A downfall to going straight in is your deck leader will be right next to theirs, so they can summon and hurt you while you can summon and hurt them. But a pro is that if you know what you're doing, you can do it quick and get it done with. Now, what a lot of people do in, like the pros and cons of sitting in the corner a lot of people do, is that you have strong monsters to protect you, but if they get breached, you're pretty much done for. Which does kind of suck. And then the downfall of sitting back here is you have to send your forces all the way up there, and if they die, you have to send another card up there. So it does kind of suck that way as well. So, as you can see, if I press square, we will get a 3x3 grid around our character, excluding the middle slot, because we can't summon on ourselves. And this is your summoning area. You'll see that in the top right hand corner, we also have 4,000 life points, as well as 40 cards, and 4 summoning points. Those other 2 are Magic and Trap and Monster cards. We have 0 currently because there's not a single card on the field. As well as you'll see that we'll have our deck leader picture up there as well, which doesn't really matter. We are dueling in a floating duelist, like Duel Kingdom kind of thing. If you take a look here. Yeah. Let me just readjust that. Oh, I don't have that set, so I have to do it my way. So pretty much, if you probably know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I kind of taught you in Forbidden Memories. If you didn't know, then just go ahead and watch that video. But if this is, you're watching from that, then you already know how to duel. The only difference is the movement. Now, if you get trapped in a corner, and there's like 3 cards like this, and they're all enemy cards, and you're sitting right here, you lose. At the beginning of or the end of the next turn, you lose. So unless you have a monster like right here that can free you, you lose. And that's a downfall of sitting in the corner. Whereas if you're in any other place, you get, you're surrounded. You have to be completely surrounded. That's something they go over in the duel, but that's, it doesn't really matter, the practice duel that we skipped. As well as there's one last thing I want to talk about, and that is deck leader. If your deck leader gets attacked, you lose the equal amount of attack points of the card that attacked you. Now, it can be devastating, which is a bad thing about going in. There's also one other thing I wanted to talk about real quick, and that is Destiny Draw. If your leader is a high enough rank, which that is a whole nother thing, as you can see, mine is second lieutenant. If it is a major or above, you can actually do a Destiny Draw. And that's if your life points are below 1,000, you can Destiny Draw a card, and that card will help you win the duel. Doesn't always, but it can. So let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see, we can make a Tiger Axe. And this is for warriors. So actually what we're going to do is we're going to summon this. This is going to make Flame Cerberus. Or no, it's going to make Flame Cerberus. Now, there's also terrain, which I didn't mention. In Forbidden Memories, you could make the whole field a certain terrain, but you wouldn't really get too many negatives. Here, every single card has a positive and a negative. The positives for Pyro are forest, but the negatives are, of course, water. Zombies, on the other hand, is what everybody uses, is mountain negative and wasteland or dark sometimes powerful. And when I say sometimes, I mean Pumpkin the King of Ghosts is better on dark, but not all zombies are. There are some that aren't. Okay. That out of the way. Armal counts as a... no, they don't. So Aldine and Warrior. That'll make... no, that won't make anything powerful, but I'm actually going to get... I'm going to put her on the negative one. Wait. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to keep you for a fusion, so come up with the side with Flame Cerberus. Now, if you see her fusing, it's usually going to be a Dark Witch, which is at 1800 attack. Our card beats it. Now, she does have cards that instantly kill Fiend cards, I'd like to say. Those are called Enchanted Javelin. Common and I don't know what to do. I'm actually going to place a Fairy Monster here. We're going to move Aldine up again, as well as Flame Cerberus is going to move this way. And I'm going to move beyond Flame Cerberus. That's going to have her attack Flame Cerberus regardless this turn. Or he'll attack her. Ah, didn't think so. Skellingal does have an effect, though. We're going to leave battles on for now so you can see some of the battle phases, but that's not going to be permanent. Look at that little thing. It's just like, bro, really? Really, bruh? Okay, Skellingal will show his effect right here on the screen. We haven't had any cards that have effects yet in our deck. If a card has been played from the hand in turn, this card is where the owning player can play one more card from the hand. That makes no sense. That's not even worth it. Occubeam, that's actually one of the cards I was looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to summon Hero of the West, or East, with a 2100 attack. We're going to leave him on that field. We're going to move Aldine up, and we're going to attack with Flame Cerberus. Look at Flame Cerberus. I want to see him attack. His 3D texture got kind of botched, though, in my opinion. It's not too bad, but it's kind of botched. See if my computer can even handle it. It should. Dang. That's not my computer, by the way. That's the game literally slowing down. So yeah. This game, very easy. I already know what I'm doing, of course. So it's just going to be a quick run through of the game. So. Looks like I don't know if that's a dog or a cat or whatever that is. But it's awesome. Either way. So now we're sitting right in front of their deck leader, which is great. So we can't do that. No, we don't want to attack. But we don't want to move forward. That was almost a stupid move on my part. So she's going to move Skellingal in front of me, and I can now attack with Flame Cerberus. But I'm not going to. What I'm actually going to do, on the other hand... Hold on. I don't want to do that. I'm going to move him... How much is he at? 1600. So would that be like 700? And then I'd have to have a card with 2200 attack, but I don't. So we'll move Flame Cerberus up. We're gonna attack with this guy. And I feel so sorry about doing this to my own card, but I'm gonna have to go over him. Let's see Hero of the East's attack. It's probably just a typical samurai slash or something. Some attacks are really cool, but some aren't. Like that, I mean, typical. Typical. Pshaw. Look at him, dude. He's pretty cool. I like his texture. That looked awesome. Okay. That's the effect, by the way. Sorry, Hero of the East. It's just dueling. That's all it is. Perfect. That's how you duel in this game. You just gotta go balls to the walls. Let me just get you before you can formulate a plan. That's how you win this game. That really is. I don't think I'm gonna have any problems with this. Probably won't lose at all either. Let's see. Gotta put a card here to defend it.
Go get him, little dipper!
Beep, beep, beep. Just kidding. I swear, no, she can't kill him, can she? Oh well, I win. Perfect. Get out of here, bruh. Can't even beat me, bruh. Now you get a chance to do what is called graveyard slots. I want Dancing Elf. Now I have a secret to this, actually. So let's try my secret. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, I fucking suck. Just shoot me. Okay, I want that hourglass. Yes, I got it. Hourglass of Quidditch. If that's the one I think, it's you lose 1,000 life points to have all your cards gain 1,000. So that could help us out in the long run. We'll go ahead and take a look, though.
I guess I lost. It pains me to know that I lack the strength to protect my lord and love.
Of course you did. Freak. Go work out, man. You don't have the strength. Now, this duelist right here is just the shittiest duelist ever. Like, his deck cost is too high, honestly. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Let's go over to the deck again and see what card we won there. Didn't I have that card in my deck? Winged Egg of New Life? No, I have Winged Elf. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to be doing some card swapping here. Namely, let's go down to our traps and spell cards. We'll get rid of Fake Trap and we'll put in Winged Egg of New Life. Argos of Court. If life points is over 5,000, this card is destroyed in the battle. Or increased by 1,000 points. And your life points is reduced by 1,000. Yes, this is a card I need. We'll get rid of something with 20 something. We'll get rid of a Moon and Void because we don't need 2 of them. Perfect. I won 2 good cards that I actually needed, which is perfect. I'd rather have done that than one like Dark Magician or something, which you do get like a random card, like a random special card if you get 3 in a row, which I probably won't be doing for a while. Now what sucks is that I've sided with the side that doesn't have very good grinding people, so I won't be able to grind for very many cards, which kind of sucks. But I'll still be able to get certain cards that I need, but just not the ones that I'm hoping for, which is machine decks. That's Bandit Keith, and I can't fight him right now. I need to get Slot Machine 7 completed and all that from him, but more on that in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, I'm really happy for everybody who actually watches my Let's Plays and actually decides that they're good and you know, tunes into them. If you don't like them, or if you just barely watch this and like skip to the end or whatever, please tell me. Leave some constructive criticism down in the comments, because any help is appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode, and goodbye.